Well, this isn't exactly a film I wanted to make, but I thought I'd get down to it. The last couple of weeks, I've been trying to figure out why I can't make films or why I don't want to make films. And I don't know if anybody knows this, but it seems to it seems to have come right after I fell into that hole. Um, it's like I've made a mistake or something. I'm mistaken when I fell into the hole a couple of weeks ago. I'm I'm always out trying to document things, trying to keep things rolling. Films have a huge toll, and it's actually only in the last couple of weeks I realize how huge it is. I don't necessarily think about how huge it is because I love it. I love making films. I love I just love everything about making films. But the love seems to have just dropped off for some reason. Um, I think, and I know it's to do with my little dog, that she's coming to the end of her little road of life. She's spending more time just lying down, staring at windows, and I think she's going through the same thing. She's trying to remember the times when we climbed up a hill. It's a weird kind of feeling. Not being able to walk, not wanting to walk. Um, and some of the things that have pulled me away from YouTube are the fact that normally when I write a comment, it's because I'm climbing hills. And my comments definitely have the essence of a hill inside them. It's this quality, this warrior that writes the comment. And that warrior is not present at the moment. He's um, he's looking at the world, going, "What's happening? What are we doing? Are we're just waiting for the clock to tick by, waiting for Zara to go." And as well as Zara looking at staring out into space, I find myself staring out into space, um, thinking about the past adventures, and I don't feel very guilty at all about not making new adventures. I think it's just one of those times where you have to sit back and you have to go, "No, this is for her. This is her time. This is our time. This is what we've got to do. If we can't, if we can't get out to the water's edge, that's just the way it is." Um, by changing my channel to members only, I've just maybe closed it down into a little pool instead of an ocean. I've closed my interactions down into a little pool that I can deal with while I can't escape the situation that I'm in. Um, but I don't know. At the time when I started to do members only, I couldn't really explain it. I knew I'd fallen into the hole. This time last year, there wasn't a day that went by where I didn't have a video idea. Um, I would have video ideas constantly, and it was great. But the video ideas have drifted off a little bit now. All I can do is remember video ideas that I've had in the past. But I couldn't really explain it at the time. Couldn't explain it a month ago what was going on. And I'm not sure if explaining it right now is even accurate. So I call this film When the Word Crisis Isn't in Your Book because this isn't the crisis, yeah, that I'm suffering from. There is a bit of suffering, but it isn't a crisis because the days when I can't go out, and it's not just me. I realize that other people have this same issue. You can say to somebody, just get out. But if you have somebody who's suffering that you're caring for or you're a carer, getting out isn't exactly something you can do. So you have to have something to keep you resilient. It's important to share what's going on. Films are an outlet for me. They also get me out in the outdoors. They make me climb hills. They make me go outdoors. But something recently is holding me back, and it's my little dog. She just has, she's reached that point in her life where she can't climb anymore. And I look back to see Zara, and I think about her. I think about all that hustle. It was really a lot of demanding work. Resilience is this thing, it's these past adventures. It is all a culmination of all the things that I've done that I can now look back on. And even though I can't do them, I can still remember them. I can look back at the clips. I find myself talking about and thinking about the 56 kilometers that I did, the 35 miles that I did one day, the training that went into that, the solo adventures, and comedy. And that's what keeps me ticking over when I cannot get out. But anyway, even though I don't talk about it here, I still think it's important to let people know why things are happening or what's happening. And it's important to let you know that everything's okay. It is just one of those times where, you're why it's important to do the hiking, why it's important to have those missions. It's important to have those missions, and it's important to have done all that hiking, especially for these moments of grief. That's what I've realized. It does give you resilience. You don't have to do it every single day. You can take a little bit of time off, and your brain does drift off into the memories and enjoy the memories of the hikes. But I do feel a bit responsible. I get messages from people saying, like, what's happened? Where are you gone to? And for those people, I'm just going to say, I'm still having the comedy. I'm actually having more comedy inside my members only section. It's just a pity not so many people see it as a members only section or a small pool. They see it as me trying to make something financial, which is kind of a funny way to look at it. But anyway, it's a little pool that I can deal with. There ain't no warrior today that can do it. The warrior is taking a little bit of a hiatus, a little bit of a break. He's slowed down. He realizes maybe how fickle things are at times, and how people make assumptions, and he's not that stirred by the whole thing. It took an awful lot for him to wake up this morning and just say, "Do you know what? I'll update these people, because in amongst all the people, there are a few who really get it. You get it, you know." So there you go. Anyway, hope you have a great weekend. Things are good. As long as Zara's good, I'm good, and it's it's yeah. I really didn't want to make a video about Zara. Really didn't. But like, what is it? Is it exhaustion? Is it Zara? Is it me? Is it films? Is it YouTube that kind of breaks you a little bit, spends you? I don't know. Can't really blame external forces. It's got to be something internal.